Hello everybody, I'm Raphael Perry and it's time for some more Lost in the Open. Now, when last we left off, we'd suffered an unfortunate loss and started a new run. And I tried to use the mouse to move the map again, move the camera. That's still not going to happen in this game, I'm afraid. We have a very good incentive to recruit new warriors at recruitment events, because they'll bring materials, provisions or medical supplies, and if they bring materials, that will aid us in upgrading our equipment. Did we have one or two other people with us? We have Off, who is here to help, and if we gain low quality recruits we don't particularly like, maybe we just won't use medicine on them when we need it. So let's go looking for recruitment events and tacticians who can teach us new skills. Oh, I see ahead of us. A dilapidated cart stands in your path. Lichen has climbed its body, filling your nostrils with the smell of rot. So no one's touched it in quite some time, but we'll search it just in case there's anything particularly valuable we can take that hasn't completely decomposed. You find nothing but fabric scraps and ceramic fragments. Anything of value has long since been scavenged. I imagine that was random. Let's go hire somebody. Ooh, 2 question marks. The clanging of weapons brings you to an encampment of sparring men. Mercenaries. They stop their sparring upon seeing you. They approach you and question if you're interested in additional muscle. Yeah, sure. So another mace bearer, a maul man, so a 2-handed hammer, shield bearer with, okay. So an enforcer or sentinel. Well, billhook. Okay, what's he got? Suppressing strike. They're all level 1. So, on hit, the target unit's critical rating is reduced by... Okay, yeah, got it. Shield breaker strike, shred armor. Exposed armor reduces against protection rate. Oh! That is pretty massive. What's this? Volatile. Once per turn after dealing or receiving a critical hit, increase or reduce stamina by 2 at the start of the next turn. Oh, that is a little too volatile for our liking. Gap finder, let's see. No, they all have gap finder. Okay, so he has an extra skill, honourable. Okay, so we don't need to try and get flanks and rear with this guy quite so much. Protect ally. Bonus of Polyomian. He is Polyomian, in fact. I'm seeing a good synergy here. Stout. Extra health. Great. Bone breaker. Immobilize. Okay, so they can still attack, but they're not so good at dodging and they can't move. Dizzying blows. Strike twice. If either swing hits the target, they are dazed. Okay, so dazed is quite good. And we could hire 2, in fact. Oh, you know what then? I think that decision is made. So if we take Jas, and then Korua. Not sure what was added there. I thought I saw the medicinal supplies light up when we hired the second man, but I know we had 8 earlier, so we hopefully got something. You are surprised to stumble across a colourfully dressed man with a massive pack mumbling to himself in a clearing, seemingly looking into nothingness. You cannot help but ask what he is doing out here alone. He yelps in surprise at the question, unaware of your presence. Composing himself, he reveals he is an artist wishing to capture the true beauty of nature. He rummages through his pack, asking if you are interested in a piece from his collection. He unravels a canvas with a strange depiction of an apple tree painted across it. He describes the style as interpretive objectivism. No, we'll leave it. Maybe we could sell it to a merchant at a later date, but we're running a bit low on funds, and if we're going to upgrade our weapons or armor, we're going to need money to do it. Declining the offer, you leave the now sulking artist to himself. And as our enemies are closing in, let's begin to make towards the border of the area. Oh, these mountains go a long way like that, don't they? We can go at least... I'm thinking it might take a long way to venture around them and our foes may begin to catch up with us. Exploring westwards to the north of the mountains may be better, but I think we can go one more unknown event first. Oh, and a trader. So glad we did. You find yourself at the border of a large Strathian military camp, the soldiers busy with their duties. You notice a large supply tent on the edge of the camp unguarded. We can attempt to steal from it, but we may end up fighting. You know what, let's give it a go. They are our foes. As you reach the supply tent, a voice calls out your position. You draw your sword and are engaged in battle. Oh well. At least we don't seem to be surrounded. Okay, I see 1, 2, 3, 4. If we head this way... spacebar, got it. Let's go here. And we'll probably be fighting him soon. Yes, come face me. Now, if we just go here, form a bit of a battle line. Here. Because we want you standing there. Yep. We'll go here. We want to try and invite him into this area and then peel and fold. Right, so hammer time. Get that compression in. Direction the unit is facing. There is this man. Let's face this way. There we go. Excellent stuff. Seems we're not going to fully be able to utilize the terrain to our advantage, so we'll just have to do what we can. Let's protect our ally. Okay, so we do have to target them. If we move to here, we can get flank attacks on either of these two. You know what? Let's go crazy. I don't want to come to him, so I'm just going to move to here. I wonder if I could destroy the barriers. Okay, let's nip round here. There we go. So, get another compression blow in there. And stay wary of his advance. Alright. If we go shield up. Choppy choppy bleed bleed. And even... There we go. Yep, U-turn, that's wonderful. Was that a sweeping attack? I think it might have been. Now, one thing that worked out quite nicely for us last time, in the previous episode, was fighting 3 back-to-back fights, in which, of course, our armour fully replenished after each combat. Just normal attacks then. And don't leave your flank exposed. There we go. Well, we didn't want to come here, so... Ooh, can we move further? No, we cannot. Alright. So if we pop down here, we've got a whole row of backs available to us in the near future. Depending on what our actions our foes take, of course. So, you're the one we want to compress. Ooh. There we go. Right. You know... There we go, just pile on some damage there. Oh yeah, turn your back on the king, just make it even easier for him. Right. Oh, damage on these chaps isn't very good. Right. Speaking of damage, however, sure, let's try for that big stun. Lovely damage coming in here. Keep up the compression core, because we got the other chap stunned anyway. Let's see if we can just thin the line a little. Not enough, apparently. But we are avoiding serious injury so far. Ugh. Not quite what we hoped. And keep facing. Big bashes. I mean, he's going to come out stunned, but it's something. And we want heroic strike, demoralize enemy units, or finishing blow. I mean, that's going to finish them off anyway, so we'll go heroic strike. Not that it's particularly heroic, mind. Keep trying for those compression strikes, because they do seem to be helping. Keep chopping away, Volkver. Slash him up. Oh, gotta watch his armour. Although his armour totally fine. Right. Do we just run around here? I'm not sure we do. Jas is the honourable one, isn't he? Got him. Excellent stuff. Let's try for this. No, he's on full health. Go for a normal hit. There we go. Can we get a bleed? Or two? Yeah. Bleed away. It's like sail away but with bleeding, and not associated with the shipping forecast. So these chaps with flails and long shields have a bad action economy, where their stamina is not well distributed. Hello, just go for the big kill. Yeah. They always seem to have points left over, which actually means if we go looking at that skill that lets you keep stamina points for the next turn, or was I thinking of a different game? I may have been thinking of a different game. Mm. 7. There was me bizarrely thinking it was 8 for a moment. Do it. All good. All good stuff. You search for bodies of the fallen Stratharians. We got gold and materials. Materials probably from the supply tent. With the camp now still, you search freely through the tents and get far more. Excellent. And there's a trader. You see a blockade ahead of you and prepare to confront bandits. However, as you get closer, instead you see the bandits dead. A few Polyomians rest casually as a travelling smith and a figure draped in robes speak in front of the blockade. As you approach, you hear the merchant thanking the roadman for having his men clear the blockade. The roadman spots you and invites you to converse. Let us trade. The men speak as you trade. They remark on how troublesome these blockades have become and that never have the bandits of Temcow been so organised. Alright. We have 56. Not quite enough for a double armour upgrade, but we may be able to get armour and weapons. And the Syndicate can teach us Steady Resolve. Each time an allied unit is hit, their protection rating is increased by 2 up to 20. This effect lasts 1 turn. That is nice. $67. That's a lot of gold, though, that we don't quite have. So let's take the armor upgrade. Now, do we want to save our 61? Okay, no. That's all we're getting. Okay, well, we can work with that. You know what, though? No, let's hold off. Let's avoid being too greedy. And don't get me wrong, a weapon upgrade would be good sometime soon. It's just ever so slightly beyond our capabilities. We've got an unknown event here, or we could just go straight for a fight. Let's venture around the western edge of the mountains, as our foes seem to be floundering behind us a little in their pursuit. You realise you're being stalked. A detachment of Stratharian scouts have been following you, but they quickly retreat upon being seen. Let us pursue them and hope... Wait. They could lead us to a larger force. But we can't have them reporting back. You gain an angle on the Stratharians and force them into combat. Let's do them in. Alright. How about you just go to here? I do see a crossbowman, so we do need to try and close quickly. Oof. Just go to here. Yes, come face us. 3 of them. Interesting. Okay, he's slowed for a couple of turns. He is the wrong one. He's the honourable combatant. Okay. And let's just get a big whack in now while we can. Excellent. There we go. If we're slowed down anyway. Sod it. Okay, he's taking damage on move. Which may or may not be through armour. Well, aren't these fellows nimble? Being rather spry on their feet. Got him. Off, do your thing. He's not long for this world. With 40, it's not worth the 40 of... yeah. He is not at 30%. So, normal strikes. There we go. Should have put a bleed on him. Nasty. These fellows are quite adept at avoiding attacks of opportunity, unlike this crossbowman, who has gone quite far, however. Right. Oh, nice. We just pop down here and whack this one. It's a start. And you can try pulverize this laddie. Excellent stuff. The normal. Okay, I was going to try for some kind of special attack after that normal one, but good enough. Bop. Tried. There we go. We're looking at real damage now. And it's on one of our valued warriors also. We need to shut this man down before... and we're not going to do it. So he's taking even more damage from a rear strike. We have armour. Oh, come on, that was rubbish. We know what he's going to do. He's going to turn around and attack him. Didn't work though. Never seen one of them miss 3 times like that before. Not that I remember anyway. Nice. Get that shield up. Wasn't expecting the second attack there, to be honest. I got lucky. Excellent. And you, mate. Don't know where you were going. Oh, you were going for his back, were you? How predictable. Right, let's just surround him, Ben. Alright, everybody. You know what to do. Really. There we go. I tried both his special skills for foes with low health and neither was too fruitful. We got an extra level though. Excellent. Quarur. Increase your skills. You have You successfully slay the Strathian dispatch. You search their bodies. You got some medicine, that's great. And you got a level. Double lash. Strike twice. Each landed strike applies bleeding. Bleeding deals 30% damage for 2 turns. Not that our damage is that high yet. Battle Trance. And allies. On use, grant Battle Trance to the user and adjacent allies. Battle Trance increases unit's protection rating by 15 for 2 turns. Makes me wonder if we could possibly add a colour. So he could have like a green tunic, he could have a purple tunic or something, to differentiate between characters of different skills to help identify their roles on the battlefield or something at some point in the future. For now, I think the developers are locking in core game systems, so that's probably not any sort of priority at the moment. Battle Trance begins on cooldown. Each unit struck down by the user refreshes it. Okay, so we have to build up to it. Polyomian units affected by Battle Trance gain 20% increased bonuses and have its duration extended by 1 turn. I'd like to know if that's increased bonuses for just Battle Trance or increased bonuses for anything. And Mob Leader. For each ally adjacent to the target, gain 10 accuracy and 5 critical rating against them. You know what, that's really great. I like both of these. I kind of want to work on this. Begins on cooldown though. He'd have to get a lot of kills and his damage isn't that high. So I will grab Mob Leader instead. And we've got stagger, accuracy, longer stagger, ignore, dodge and parry, damage variation, ignore armor a bit. He's going for the surrounding bonuses, right, for ganging up anyway. So we don't need this accuracy. Do we like these? Sure, we give it a try, and we can take the other branch with Jas, who can go down the Evolve instead of Precision. Amusingly, Evolve has accuracy, Precision does not, but it ignores a lot of dodge and parry ratings, so that's got to be a good thing. And it looks like we're heading straight into another battle. Got to be a little cautious for Volkver, as he needs to recover a little health. You spy a campfire in the distance and, as you venture closer, you see it marks a well-populated bandit camp. Well, let's attack. I mean, the bandits are a problem for the Kingdom of Stratha. It's not our problem. But we could do with these supplies and experience and gold. Alright, looks like only 4. We got spears, bow, and a poisoner. Okay, let's go up here. Okay, I think a slight change of plan is in order. Do not mask your aggression, just batter him. Oh, that worked well. Volkver, you need to take a little bit of a backseat on this one. Don't completely stay out of the fray, but... And you can go there for reasons which will remain blatantly obvious. Oh look! We hit him. My liege, if you would run the fuck away and not get killed by those evil bastards by the bowmen. It is now blatantly obvious why we all came this way. If we can deal with this outlier... we can can still try, right? So now, nip in there like that. Good stuff. Begin to close on the archer. Take that bowman down. And while we're at it... Nice. Nicely done. I'm probably going to have to call it after this encounter. But there we go. Try and get my hammer in there. Like the fact that it reset after the miss. And we gotta lock this awkward bugger down. Right. Got the stun. It's all good. Yeah, I'll be with you in a minute. That's dealt with. I wasn't wrong about probably needing to finish after this encounter. Alright, let's have a go. I'd say any moment now. And there we are. Alright, made it through there quite nicely. Lots of levels to look at, presumably next time. Because I'm going to have to end this one here. As you search the camp and the fallen bandits, you find a man hanged from a tree. Let's inspect the body. See what clothes he is wearing, what nationality he is, where he's from, anything useful we might be able to glean from this. On approach, you see the rise and fall of the man's chest. He's alive, let's free him. I'm sure he has no love for our foes. The man collapses to the ground as you free him from his noose. Then he opens his crazed eyes. He leaps at you, clawing at your face with long fingernails. Before you have time to retaliate, he's run off into the woods and King Novesk has lost 3/4 of his maximum health. Bloody hell. What an ungrateful git. Alright, well, I'm definitely going to end this one here then. I hope you've all enjoyed this episode, and I'll look forward to seeing you all in the next one. I'll say goodbye for now though, and cheerio everyone. See you all soon.